Hello YouTubers, Troz here, back with more Factorio all-item train, and pretty much this is not too long after the last episode. I haven't done any work here, I mean connecting these up. I think I might have put down a little more cement and waited for the... No, maybe we haven't completely caught up. I think the artillery train went and reinforced an outpost, so we're making more artillery shells, which would explain the sulfur and cannon and, well, the artillery shells that just showed up, as well as the uranium ammo. But other than that, yeah, let's continue here hooking up the armor upgrades. I guess the next thing we'll do is the portable fusion reactor, just because it's right here. This is one of the things that is not going to be made at a rate of 1 a second. Actually, let me try something out here. We'll take a new blueprint, go into map mode, and we need blue circuits. And hey, wait, look, we got blue circuits here, so that means this is in exactly the right format to get all the way down to the blue circuits. Quite a blueprint. So let's copy that, and okay, there's the end, so we can come and place that. We gotta flip it around. Why does that not look like it fits now? No, it was the right way. Alright. There. And I had gone a little too far here, so these didn't meet up, or at least they didn't replace the belts that were there. And then all I have to do is come down here and hook these belts up. So let's see if we can find a good way to do that. I'm gonna leave a little extra space there. How's my inventory full? I thought I had a... You know what, let's get rid of that and some of these extra things here. And set the priority on these splitters so it pushes everything to the top. You know, at least right now we're all backed up, so it doesn't really make a difference. But once we get these all running at the same time, you know, we're gonna start pulling items off of this. So we want to push everything to the top because that's where we're taking it from, and that's what these splitters will do with this priority set on them. Okay. This should all now be set up. So we're just waiting for these blue circuits to flow to the top now. And I think I'll have to remove these trees here, but we'll get all of these hooked up. And we are now producing portable fusion reactors. Between 24 and 32 a minute. It's let's make sure we have a limit on that. And oh, it looks like that's just outside of range. So I'll put a roboport over there, and that will take care of that. So there we go. We have roboports ready. It's just yeah. Let's call it 24 a minute. Oh, they stack quite a bit. I was expecting 5, but I'm hoping it's not more than 20. Otherwise, this will take quite a while. 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. It's still going to take quite a while concerning, you know, the armors, the power armor 2s don't stack at all. They stack to 1. I was expecting only 5, but alright, next. Well, the rest of these kind of go in order. The only reason we had the night vision and this here is they both are small productions, let's say. The next thing is portable solar panels. We have 2 assemblers for them, and they run off of 8 normal solar panel assemblers. So we have 2 lines of green circuits, a line of red circuits, which I believe is just used, up for the portable solar panels. And then these take copper and steel, which we put on one line, and then we use some of the steel also goes on the line with the red circuits for the portable solar panels. So we need a total of 5 belts here. So let me... Too many belt blueprints at the moment. Let's put in some belts. Alright, we'll try to route around this electric pole. Alright, that should route around that electric pole. We need copper, steel, red, green, green. And let's see if I'm gonna use this and just delete the parts that we don't need. That looks good. So copper, steel, they don't go this far. So it's copper, steel, red. We'll pick up the red circuits here. So all this can go. Yeah, this is probably a bit overkill, but alright. This should be good. So copper. Auto saving. Steel. Red circuits. And then green circuits. And I'll put the balancers in later as needed. But this should work. Copper. Let's get these in. Ooh, and that leaves just, well, more than just enough room. Alright, we're on our way. Well, I kind of need a balancer for the green. Well, not a full balancer, but I should have realized that. So they're both pulling from the first belt, so there we go. So everything should be being produced. Oop. Oh. What I mean is like the solar panels and 32 a minute. Let's see if that goes up a bit with the first belt, or the full belts of green circuits. Also, we should limit these to half a row, I think. Should be good. There we go. Hey, 64! Or just about. Yeah, you can see it's gone up quite a bit. Well, maybe it won't hold 64, but it will, like, most of these, like, I think do about 48 a minute, which isn't too bad. Considering, like, yeah, most of them stack to 20 instead of, like, 50 or 200 in the case of, like, green circuits. So, that's power production modules. We got the solar panels and the portable fusion reactors. Next, we have energy shields. Yeah, a lot of these, because of just how dense we have these, like, inserters with a belt going between that you can't really fit poles in there, so we have these external substations, I believe they are, to power everything. I guess maybe I could have made a space and put a substation in the middle, but that would have just made this all longer and used more beacons. So, looks like this only needs 4 belts, but it does need some red and blue circuits along with steel. So let's get some. We can do this. Alright. We'll just have to have a zigzag. I was hoping to just put it in straight. No, you're not what I want. Because, what would you... There we go. No, not 5. We need 4. 4 was fine. Oh well. Move it over by 1 more. And it's red, blue, steel, steel. Ooh, that just... well, not just fit in, but... yeah, I'm deleting the wrong ones, aren't I? Well, that'll work. Alright, and we'll have that one as red. And this remaining one as blue circuits. And just hope the bots build this soon. And we'll need one more balancer. Or it's not really a balancer, but it pushes everything to one side. Alright, set all the priorities. And then 2 steel. And this will need a balancer. But actually, because this one really isn't pulling at the moment, it's not entirely necessary, but alright, let's get rid of these trees and we can hook everything up. Alright, so some of the red circuits are coming all around for... Oh, to fill in. Because they get used up so quickly. So we're making about 450, 60, 70 maybe of the normal energy shields, and we're, hey, between 40 and 48 of the tier 2 energy shields. Actually, none of the tier 1s has even gone in the chest yet. Oh, there's one. Yeah, we're now hitting like 500 on the normal energy shields, and it looks like we're doing pretty steady 48 on the tier 2 energy shields, and these stack pretty good. But that's energy shield production. So next would be batteries. And pretty straightforward, I think. Just batteries, blue circuits, and steel. So let's bring all of that in. This is the least tree populated section, and it nicely fits in between all of this stuff. And so we'll grab the steel from here. But the batteries and blue circuits are pretty close to the bottom of the belt. Bus, whatever. I'm doing the right ones. The steel wire half. Where? Second half. Yeah. Well, I'm reading these opposite of normal reading order, which is what's confusing me. Alright, here's the batteries. And we're not far from the blue circuits, so... Oops. So, once again, we'll add the non-balancer, whatever you want to call it. This, because there's not much, I believe, we'll leave that for now. And then we'll hook up the steel. There that goes. I mean, I probably should continue this non-balancer, because I'm sure more things will be using steel. Plus we're still waiting on, oh, here comes the batteries and the blue circuits. Alright, here comes the blue circuits, just in time. It's basically the same build as this, it's just different items going in. The batteries and the shields. Let's see if we get the same rate out of it as we do these shields. Yeah, so we're getting just about 500 of the regular batteries. We've got 40 of the tier 2, and I bet that will come up to 48 as just everything gets flowing here. Well, it's sticking between 32 and 40 for the moment. But it's not too much off from the shields, which are green, and the batteries are the red. It does look like everything's running though. 10 and 10, 10 and 10, 5, 10, 5, 10, 10, 10. It uses more processing units, so maybe that's what's the holdup. Yeah, it is pausing every so often. Let's see if I can't fix that. So now that should be able to keep up and keep the processing units filled. Yeah, look at that. 48 now. Okay. Little tweak. I probably could have moved this. Yeah, I probably could have, but that works too. If I move this up by 2, I could have just turned closer. But it's alright. So, we got our energy storage. Next two things are weapons. We got our personal laser defense and our discharge defense. I haven't used discharge defense in forever, but the personal laser defense I like and works really well. So for this build, we have 8 regular laser production, and that feeds into the personal laser defense. This regular laser production needs 20 seconds. This only needs 10, and it takes 5. So we're going to be a little short of running this as fast as it can. But I don't think we can make another, feed another 2 assemblers with just the materials that we have coming in. And it is actually quite extensive what's coming in. Yeah, that is. Basically, 2.5 belts of steel, 2 red belts of batteries, and then 2 blue belts of green circuits, and a half a belt of blue circuits. Interestingly, the personal laser defense needs 5 laser turrets. The discharge defense needs 10. In fact, is basically exactly double. So while we have one build here for the personal laser turrets, the discharge defense is basically just the same build doubled. And in this case, I did put internal substations, because if they were on the outside, I don't believe they actually hit this. So yeah, just a small difference. They take the same input, so I think I'm gonna build this out and then copy it for this, except they're kind of backwards, but whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How are we gonna fit all this in? How did I get out of here? You know, that will actually work. As long as those are all straight lined up. Which I'm not sure they are, but... Alright. Steel, 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 blue. Battery. Green, green, battery. Why is that? Oh. Because it doesn't all line up. Alright, we'll work it out. Alright, so from here we gotta get the 3 here and the 2 center ones. On the other side. Alright, hopefully I've done most of that correct. I know I did delete one small spot where I shouldn't have, but that will be a quick fix. Batteries, though. We didn't have many lines coming down here. But now we're going to be using quite a few lines of batteries, so we're going to want some more. Let's hook them all up, because at this point we're gonna need a few. We haven't used batteries much until now. Well, actually, oh, come on. So you see, without the priority, it kind of spreads them all out. But with the priority, we're pushing all to the top, and any excess, not sure how we're getting excess. That should all be, oh, you know, it's probably backed up further on one of these lines, so it's not moving. Alrighty. Need a balancer right here. So this makes sure, like, see, this is being pulled full off, but if we pulled some from here, it would shift it on there, and because these are all backed up, then alright, we can send more down these lines, even though these aren't completely full. Gonna have to expand the bus out soon, since we're coming up right to the edge of it. Alright, this is going to be a bit interesting. Yeah, we're fine for green circuits here. Ooh, don't need all those batteries in my inventory. Oh! Look at that. That's an easy enough fix. It's like, why is there an empty belt there? But we had hooked everything up already. Alright, that's the steel hooked up. And that should be it. Let's just... That should be all of them. I said that should be all of them with priority set now. Of course, we have to do the zigzag here. And then still more zigzagging up here, although shouldn't be quite as bad. Okay, that looks looks good. Alright. So we basically have one belt here feeding these first 4 assembly machines. The second belt of iron flips around and feeds the second 4. They're just waiting on circuits and batteries at the moment. So we have, again, a belt of circuits and a red belt of batteries feeding the bottom 4, and then this other set feeds the top 4. And finally we have these steel beams, bars, whatever, and blue circuits feeding the personal laser assembly machine. So let's see how that is working out. So we're doing about 200 normal laser turrets, and we're getting maybe 40 personal lasers a minute, which isn't too bad. Let's take that out for the moment. I don't have any red belts? Okay. How did I get... Oh. Yeah, we're still bouncing between 40 and 48, which isn't too bad. Again, these stack to 20, so it's doing about 2 stacks a minute, which isn't bad at all. About 10 minutes left in this video. We're not gonna finish all of this episode, obviously, unless I go way over time, which I don't want to do. So I think I'll do the discharge defense since it's so similar. But to start this off, let's actually say trees and rocks. And let's get the trees and rocks, at least the trees, off the belt bus area. We're gonna need to fill in down here quite a bit. Yeah, No fish that I can see. Already fished them out. Hopefully we'll get enough of the landfill in a short amount of time. Let's see how well I can do this. We don't want any of those, but the rest of this can stay, I believe. And let me just mark this for the discharge defense so I can find it relatively easily. Okay. We come. Oh, you're okay. You are bringing me landfill. That's good. First, I thought they were all empty, but those were taking out some wood I had picked up. I'll probably need another set of landfill, but we'll see how far we'll get with this. Yeah, not too far. If I'm lucky, they'll come from the actual landfill production, although it looks like there was a bunch in storage that they were bringing me. It's hard to see if there's landfill there. Ah, but they are coming up from the landfill production. So save them a bit of a trip, especially since I can run faster than them at the moment, especially going along a belt. I think I may run a little over time anyway, but try to get this in quick. Alright, we'll see how well that is. It's this blueprint. Those are plates beneath there. There's the gears. Every bot in the place is now going to go crazy. Probably takes like at least 15 minutes. Not enough landfilling. Well, I'll fix that up leader, let's say. But now I can hopefully, after the save finishes, place this down. Something like that. And I'll have to move that, but this pole over here will supply, or should supply. And well, you know what? I think we'll have to continue this next time because it's gonna be a while for the bots to get back to normal and get all those belts in. So while I have about 2 minutes till the hour mark, let's load up onto the train what we've produced this time. And now that I'm away from all those bots and zoomed in a bit, I'm back up to 40 updates per second. Alright, these stacked well, I believe, so let's ask for 100. We'll do 50. Don't really recall on these, so we'll say 50 as well. And here, yeah, we'll just do 50 for the rest of these. So they all need power. Come on. There we go. And arms. Inserters, whatever. And yeah, we're just past the hour mark. And these guys are gonna go for quite a while, and that's not even the full build, so I'll probably clear out more trees, fill in. Oh, there's a fish I missed. Fill in these lakes, and next time we'll come back and finish up the last of these armor upgrades, and we'll move on to other things. And wow, do we have a swarm of bots going around grabbing concrete, and I'm sure belts. Oop, too far for belts. Yeah, here's the belt production, and apparently we have belts in storage as well that they're grabbing. Do we have any? Now we have some bots delivering things. Oh. Yeah, so we got... Why is that? Why aren't you showing me the cargo? Oh, because I'm in map view, that's why. There we go, a little bit of cargo there. Yeah, these probably can be more than 50 since 50 is a single stack. You'll be 200. And you'll be 200. 50's also a stack on these, so 200 and 200, whereas these stacked to 20, so 50 is probably okay. So, we'll call that an episode. I guess I still have my robot followers trying to catch up. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with some more Factorio All Item Train. I'll see you then.